Hi everybody, I did my thing on the Huck fin like everybody else did, and the first part I am going to be talking about is the main economic reasons for the Mississippi River. The main economic resource that was located on the Mississippi River was the riverboat. The riverboats on the Mississippi provided townspeople multiple job opportunities and gave the government a lot of money because of them. The riverboats were very important because they gave everyone a chance to be able to transport stuff without having to use cars. Like, you can't go over cars over water, and so it would help them when it came to that. And then the townspeople would benefit from it, from, like I just said, like they could transport their crops, their animals, even troops. Like in the Indian times, like they would use their canoes and just go out and cut through so they wouldn't have to backtrack. And some of the Indians that were there were the Santee, Dakota, Illinois, and the Kickapoo, and can't say the other one. They were all in northern Mississippi, and the ones in the lower Mississippi was the Chickasaw, the Choctaw, the Tunica, and the Natchez. The family feuds, they were around in Mississippi, but they weren't as common as the legends say that they were. They usually were not as gung-ho as the other ones, like the Hatfields and McCoys, like how they say they are. They would just argue over certain things, like who has what land, who can marry who, or even like the silliest of things, like who won a bet 7 years ago. Like, who would care about that nowadays? But I guess they didn't have anything else to talk about or argue about, so why not argue over that? Sometimes the feud, though, would get so extreme, someone would end up dying over something that was completely unnecessary, like the bet who won 7 years ago. The laws that they were trying to use to get the slaves that ran away, some of them were pretty extreme. They just started in the 1800s, the late 1800s. Many people thought that they would be in trouble if they kept the slaves, so they would have to send them back to their slave owners. Then there were multiple laws for the slave owners in different occasions, like in the late 1700s throughout the early 1900s. Some people liked the thought of having laws, but others didn't like it at all. A lot of the Christians, I would think, they would not like the laws at all because it would just hurt the slaves even more and not help them. And since everyone is made equal. And then continue for the laws, and more laws. The consequences for the slaves began to change whenever, like, a revolution sort of came around when it came to the people. Like, they had a change of heart. And I personally believe that God came to those people and encouraged them to change their heart and to follow a better path and to not be that cruel like how they were to begin with. And that is mine. Thank you.